Alright, today we're going to look at polling late and how we poll late at the cage at the AICAIE. Let's get started. Alright, first what we're going to want to do is we're going to go orders and then manage orders. And this will bring up any and every order that we use or have done at AICAIE. And first we're going to want to filter our orders. So we're going to come down here and we're going to set our order status to active and approved and requested. We'll also come down to requested and ready for review. And that looks like it's all. So what you can do with this is you can now save this as a safe search. So type in late search or late poll, whatever you want to save it as, and then click the little floppy disk next to it, and you'll have the search forever saved in there. So now all we have to do is click this icon here, and it'll bring up this search. Now we want to date sort it, so I do it by the end date, and we'll do it up until the actual date and time that we're polling. And it goes from oldest to newest on this one. So now we start just working our way down the list here until we get to the date that we need to. So on this one, we'll double click on the order. We'll go print to PDF. It'll bring up the info here. And what we're looking for is any information that we can from this order. So usually what I'll do is I'll print these out, or you can have the student workers print these out and take a look on the shelf for them. Basically it's just to have a physical copy and a little bit easier to work, at least in my workflow. You can also do this from within the computer if you have multiple browsers. It's up to you. But for pulling this, and if you're the student worker, we'll set it up to print to the black and white copier. You can then come in and then change your preferences. Sometimes we'll do it where it's just a double-sided item. And you also want to set it up to staple if there's multiple pages. Whatever is easiest for you, but we have this one for one-sided and one staple. If we hit print, it'll print out and come out of the machine, and then we go back, check the shelf, and go from there. So let's say it doesn't come back, and basically we just start working through our list. So once we already have that set up, the default's already set there. Now we're just hitting print, close that out, go to the next one, print to PDF. And once this comes up, hit print and print again. And off it goes. So as you can see, this will start going through fairly quickly. Alright, so you can kind of get the gist. I'm going to speed up this section just for time's sake, so we're not wasting time. On this section, we're going to go and close out, and I want to show you how to close out Studio Request. So for this one, you're going to see that the student didn't check out anything, but they did check out a studio. So instead of printing this out, we can see that, okay, the student didn't use anything, whether it was a student wasn't using anything. We're going to come up to requested, go to active, we're going to hit submit and close, and then go back and open it up. And now we're going to set it from active to closed, and then submit and close, and this will close out that order. Sometimes we get these if a student double clicks. student worker or staff member double clicks it too many times, it'll go back to back to back and create three different orders or two different orders. So with this section, what we can do is it'll show us how we can close out these orders, and so we don't have just blanky orders sitting in there taking up order space or showing that they're active when there actually was nothing checked out.